You just put 1, and I was like,
No, Division what?
Okay, I thought you put 1s in round 1. I forgot what it. Yeah, it's Div 1.
Apparently, Oliver is not joining. There you go, we're readying up. We are getting ready to go.
The stream up.
The stream is up.
Okay, I gotta watch what I say. Pull up the stream.
Amen. Let's pull up the stream. Baby. Let's do it. There you go. We officially pulled up the stream in all of its greatness.
Yes, great, because we and you are doing it. My name Josh Tomo.
Good evening.
How are you, my friend?
Yeah, how are we?
We actually report the weather this week.
The goats are back.
The goats are back, but let's just leave it at.
No, we are the
It
goats.
wasn't originally going to be.
Cam, your mic. Apparently, your mic's really
I
loud.
do hear a slight.
Your mic is very loud.
Is it?
Yes. Apparently,
it's like this in your mouth.
Apparently that's you.
No, it's not. Unless
Said on your end, because I was literally talking to people earlier. Some of these people.
Oh, unless it's my bloody, what's it called? Volume. Oh, that's why you're on 200%.
Oh my god.
Is that... Oh, I just muted him. Wait. Unmute. There you go. Cool.
My mic isn't of like the best clarity.
Bambinos, I'm sorry, right?
Volume, it's fine.
But I do have an upward stick drift. So I'm gonna actually hurt someone if...
Is now a bad time to say it's cloudy and might rain in qualifying?
Do you know what? When I signed up for commentary, literally 5 minutes before the race began, or when invites were meant to be out, I didn't realise it was a sprint.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to hurt someone. Now it's a sprint, and I've got to sit here for even longer, looking at these blooming prats race. Like what? No, it's not language, because language would be a swear word, and that's I'm not going to say. No rain forever. Oh, class.
Thank you, Channel 5 Women.
There you go. Cameron sounds like a robot man. I will bring home more points. That says Tristan.
Am I better now? Like, is it better now? At Maze turn my volume down.
Yeah, is it better, Bambinos? Oh, we have 10 people already. Bam, we are popping off. Stream is popping off. Wait, is the ping gone out? And the ping hasn't even gone out. We've got 10 people. That's how much we're popping off. No, we're popping off. Damn.
Popping off.
Damn. Damn.
Who's up currently? Sandstorm, Josh has just gone out. Jetpack, Victor, Evan, and Aids. You haven't met the new grid, have you?
I have not met the new grid. Not yet.
Let me tell you.
However, I know a fair few things about people. I know that a challenger for CPI Troy is 100% here in FRO Charlie.
Oh yeah, there was some bold statements made in interviews by CPI Troy and
Now,
yeah,
unfortunately, I'm not that much of a Formula V patriot that I didn't watch the interview, so can you enlighten me, please? And the stream as well, for those who didn't watch it.
Troy, I didn't even get to ask him any last questions. I just said, he just said on his own whim, you can make a TikTok out of this. CPI Troy will be this season's Formula V championship, and left the party.
Bash! Now that is a Sigma moment from CPI Troy.
And then
W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
And then Charlie responded.
Go on.
He responded. I don't remember what he said exactly, but he was like, "Not without a good fight." And I was like,
"Double Sigma moment. W's in the chat. W's in the chat, fool."
Maze, I think the laps are starting, so I think
Who is the
the
hyped commentator? That is in fact Matty Siski, aka one of the two goats that are currently sitting here. The other goat, of course, is Cameron. 11 viewers in the stream. Welcome all everyone to round 2 here around Mexico City. If you saw the Division 2 race yesterday, you saw the incredible highlights reel from your man Matty Siski, 50 seconds behind after lap 8, and did in fact DNF on lap 9. That was the highlights of the season. But Mike Shaw once again did dominate. If you have not seen that stream, it's over on Formula V's YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe. Whilst you are over there, you can see the absolute domination that was from Matthew Sisk on the back of the grid. Sandstorm with a 119.4, Shoescribe with a 116.2. Goes provisional pole as of now. Jetpack is up next. He has not invalidated somehow with them goofy track limits. As he comes across the line, it's going to be a 117.2. I believe Jack is now on a lap. Victor for the Alpine team with a 116.0. Obviously, a lot of people do know how good Victor is as a driver. Obviously, I know very well as being Red Bull team principal last season, bringing him up through the ranks, and it's good to see him excelling currently in Alpine with a currently on provisional pole position. Obviously, Jack in the Red Bull. A very experienced driver, has lost out a few times on a Formula V championship, came runners up 2 seasons in a row, won to CPI Troy, obviously last season's champion, and of LFR Rick, sorry, SR Rick should I say now, as well as I believe Josh has set a lap time of a 116.5 across the line. Tristan 126.4, it's not a competitive lap time. Charlie is going to come across the line as well to start his lap. We'll go on board with him after Jack comes across the line with a 116.2, goes P2, 2 tenths behind Victor. Sandstorm has retired from the session. That is a Sandstorm moment. Goofy driver. He's actually crashed into the wall. So that's poor.
You hit a wall?
That you have hit a wall. We're not going to go down that route ever again because we were saying that. I can't remember which race it was, but me and Cameron, I might have actually been ROL, but Singapore. Me and Cameron. Oh, it was Singapore.
No, not Singapore. No.
It was a very.
No. Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Saudi Arabia! Flipping hell, we milked that flipping saying for the entire.
Oh,
that's it, and we've got 15 viewers in the chat. That just shows the power of the two goats.
Matty, you have too much energy for qualifying.
I know I do. And
we have a sprint.
As you know, I should actually be in bed. I genuinely, I should be asleep right now.
Yeah, take it easy. We still got a sprint.
No, because I'm channeling my inner Aisho speed, and I'm gonna go ballistic during the entire race. Yeah, man. Please FRO Charlie comes across the line. What time's it gonna be for the Mercedes driver? It's a 116.3. He goes P4. So one of the championship favourites is currently in P4. Another one of the championship favourites, Pink Eye, obviously has just invalidated on his lap time. Currently, I don't think anyone else is currently on the lap time. Oliveira with a 116.6. Evansung with a 116.6. Again, haven't really seen much of Evansung. He hasn't really been talked about either. He's kind of one of them drivers who are just good in his own right, but he's not good enough really to be talked about. That doesn't sound horrible or malicious, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, Evan is just an unsung hero. Get it? Sung? Unsung? Get it? Hero? Yeah, I actually wasn't meant to happen, but it did happen. It did just happen, that's the thing. Pink Eye is on a lap though, in the Haas. Obviously my camera settings aren't the greatest. I do appreciate that, but they are made for the Haas car, so they will look best in the Haas car with my camera settings, as you can see here. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but that's just how they gotta be. As Pink Eye is now coming through the S section through 6th gear, a little tiny lift on the brakes there for Pink Eye, goes 6th, now into 7th. It's going to be a 56.8 in the 2nd sector for Pink Eye. Now the mechanical last sector where you've really got to get the rear grip to work properly here. Goes down into 2nd, now into 3rd to minimise wheel spin, now into 4th gear as he takes it now back down into 3rd gear, up into 4th once again, and now a short line up to the line. It's going to be for Pink Eye, a 116.3, goes P4 ahead of a championship rival of his, FRL Charlie, a shoe scrub. again is on a lap. In the
okay?
AlphaTauri, has a little bit of a moment though. He has had to abort his lap, should I say? Person on his lap, Final Flame, is going to come across the line. What time is he going to set in the Ferrari? It is going to be a 1:69 for Final Flame, which goes P9. Fraser
I
Fishy.
dare
So, sorry.
say It looks very cloudy, and drivers are starting to slip. It might just be cold temperatures of the track. But it could be raining soon as well. But I think because Mexico is such a hot country, with it being so cloudy, the track temp's obviously a lot lower.
So I don't know how
much.
much F2 correlates to F1, but the tyre degradation yesterday was insane in F2. So
Okay,
high.
so it'll be pretty bad.
It will
is
pretty
quite
bad.
around Mexico.
Just to let you all know, for context, Oliver is not in a Mercedes. It's just because he's joined late and it's also put him in a car. So he will. He's driving for Aston Martin, so all points contributed will go to Aston Martin, just for anyone who's a bit stupid like me, and I do have to remind myself that for that particular reason. Fraser Fishy, someone we haven't really talked about. Division 2 champion last season, in one of the most dominant Division 2 championship fights, along with Pink Eye as well. Pink Eye currently in P4. Fraser Fishy, 28.6 in the first sector. He might have bought this lap though, because he's only got 10% ERS, so I know he had invalidated his last lap.
Yeah, it is a ball. Probably.
But we'll see what time he can set. Obviously he has another run at his disposal, and obviously, you know, the qualifying grid doesn't really matter because there is still a sprint ahead of us. We have 12 laps ahead of us, so it's again a lot of
It might
time.
just be a banker. Might just be a banker lap.
Yeah, maybe. For Fraser Fisher, obviously he has the fish helmet as well, 57.2. So 57.2, that would probably put him near Jacobo, because I know a 56.8 was Pink Eyes. But Fraser Fisher has in fact spun at the stadium section. That gives the Mexicans something to cheer about. Neil Shendrick is also on the lap. He's coming through the stadium section now. 56.7 going into the last sector. Jack with a 15.9. He breaks into the 115s. He goes provisional pole position. Obviously, Neil Shendrick is still someone who has to come across the line. What time will it be for the AlphaTauri driver? 116.5 goes P8. But it is currently TTL Jack that is on provisional pole position. But look who's come out onto the track.
What do you mean, look who's come out?
Car number 70 in the Haas, with one of, if not the most dominating dominative seasons since Kieran in season 2 and Brick in season 3. Troy is a man you will not want to mess with. He said in the interviews on a word that he will be champion this season. And he might drop and left the party because he is that confident in himself. But can he talk the talk and even walk the walk? That's what he's got to prove in this qualifying lap, in this race, potentially to to win the championship this season. He's got to do it every race. He's got to be consistent, and that starts by getting pole positions. So we'll go on board with him for a lap around.
Oh, Checo's here.
AKA Carlos Hines, if you lot don't know who that is, but Checo is here. So that means we have 19 people. So who's the team that's not got a full grid? It's Mercedes. Mercedes because of the monster.
Well, I don't know if Checo drives for Aston Martin.
Yeah, and so does Oliver, but Oliver's in a Mercedes.
Oliver's in a Mercedes.
So it'll be the monster who hasn't joined. Anyways, enough talk about the monster. Talking on CPI, Troye down in the Haas. He's going to drop it down, braking just before the 100-meter board, down into third gear. He then takes it up, short shifts to second, and then goes back up to third, and then into fourth on the exit, trying to minimise that wheel spin as he goes now through the first sector. Gets a little bit of a tow there from the Ferrari driver. It's a 28.4 in the first sector. That could be purple sector one. Not 100% sure though if it is purple. For the Haas driver as he goes now into third gear, fourth, and then back into third, into second. You saw Fraser Fishy actually took that in third gear, so maybe just a little bit of confidence issues maybe from Troy. Obviously I'm not going to talk about driving compared to Troy, but maybe it's not one of his stronger tracks, who knows. as he goes now into 7th gear, taking it pretty much flat out with no real lifts in the S section. 56.5 in the 2nd sector, so it's 3/10 quicker than his teammates. So this is an extraordinary lap from the Haas driver as he goes now towards the lap, the end of the lap, should I say. What can the time be for the Haas driver? He's going to come across the line for a 1:15.7. He goes 2/10 quicker than TCL Jack. He can talk the talk, and he most certainly can walk the walk. It's provisional pole position for the Haas driver for the sprints.
He knows how to move that car around the stadium. Definitely, I think if one driver can throw hands in terms of talking smack, it's gonna be Troy. He's coming off a championship win, so he's definitely got high spirits, high confidence, and he shows that he ain't backing down off it. Yeah.
Fraser Fishy goes P4, puts himself right in the mix there. TCL Jack is going to go out once again for his final lap of qualifying in the Red Bull there. Obviously Tristan still needs to set a competitive lap time, but currently a lot of these cars are trying to set a competitive lap time. But it is CPI Troy who is on the provisional pole, and in my opinion, unless Jack pulls something crazy out of the bag, I don't think anyone's touching that lap time. And he only really needs to do one lap, which shows the dominance that he has among the field. He's sort of a man against boys in this sense. Don't take that the wrong way. But you can see the dominance that he currently has available to him. Is Fraser Fishy going again? No, he's not. He's invalidated his lap time. So, personal flying lap. Jacobo spun the car. Final Flame has gone P13. 1:16.8 has improved his time there. Neil Shendrick is on an outlap. Schuskra also on an outlap, so I think they're going to give each other toes. As well, Jack is about to start his final flying lap of qualifying. We will go on board here with Jack for this qualifying session. Sorry, this final qualifying lap, should I say. Is he going to get a toe? No, he isn't. I think that's FRL Charlie. Yes, he's on an outlap right now. As Jack drops it down into 3rd gear into turn 1. He goes now and keeps it in 3rd gear for turn 2 and turn 3. A nice good exit into 4th, into 5th, minimising that wheel spin as much as possible to keep the rear tyres at a good temperature. As now it's a 28.4. He's 700ths up in the 1st sector. This is a good 1st sector from the Red Bull driver. What can he do in terms of CPI Troy? All 4 wheels are off the track there, but the game hasn't given it a limitation, so he might have just lost a little bit of time there. Maybe lifting the car off the brakes. It is fine margins though in the center, not the center S's, the S section, should I say. He's literally on the borderline of white line for Jack. Takes that section very, very wide. He has to abort. Misses that apex, so I think he's going to go again for one final time. Going to save as much ERS as he can. As Schuskra. Yeah, I think he is on recharge. Evan and Schuskra all on flying laps as of now, and so is Neil Shendrick as well in the AlphaTauri. Is he going to get caught up with traffic? No, he isn't. I believe Charlie will start his flying lap as well. Jack is once again starting his final lap. Tristan, we'll see what time this puts him in. He hasn't set a competitive lap time yet. Obviously, I know nothing about him. I know something about everyone on this grid, apart from Tristan. I don't know where he puts his car on the grid compared to everyone else. Cameron may have more knowledge than me. But Tristan comes across the line, 1:16.2, goes P8. Final Flame is out of the session, retiring in the pit lane. A lot of these guys on their outlaps verify as well. Hasn't set a competitive lap time. Jacobo has a 5-place group penalty, so he will be starting at the back. He'll be starting at the back as of right now, but another person who's up on their lap time. Sorry, another person who's up on their lap time is Jack. It's a traffic paradise probably for Jack right now. Gets a little bit of a tow, not much, but a little bit of a tow. He has literally no ERS. He's only 100ths up. Sorry, he's 100ths down on his time as he's going through Sector 3. The AlphaTauris move out of the way there for Jack. He's got to do something wild here in Sector 3 if he wants to get that pole position. Has a moment going out the final corner.
Yeah,
But
that's not
Evan,
it.
I didn't even realise. I told you the unsung
Evan's
hero
in there.
has gone in on the front row. Victor's
Where's
up on
he
his lap
flying?
time by 0.03 of a second. So can Victor
Mercedes.
put his car maybe on the front row as well? We also have people like FRL Charlie who are going to be coming across the line. He's invalidated his lap time. He stays P11 for the race. So that fight's got to be a good fight. Victor, a 10th and a half up on his lap time. This could be the front row for the Alpine driver. As he goes down through the last corner in 4th gear, getting on the power nice and early. Can Victor put his car on the front row? No, he can't!
No.
It's P3 at best for Victor. Fraser Fishy is on his lap. Schuskra retiring from the session. He's up in P6. He's had a bit of a spin there. He stays in P6 the best he can do. Jetpack goes into P7 with a 1:16.2. Fraser Fishy, can he improve his lap time? He's currently in 5th place. What can he do? He's 800ths up on his lap time. This currently won't do much for his lap time, but unless something magical happens in Sector 3, can he get his car onto the second row, maybe even the front row? The McLaren driver, can he do it? Goes into P4, he snatches off the second row of Jack. Pink Eye goes into P6. Oliveira has invalidated. Neil Shendrick has not set another time, so that's...
Qualifying.
that is qualifying, but CPR Troyer on one lap has managed to get pole by a 10th. To Evan Sung, to Victor, to Fraser Fishy, to Jack, to Pink Eye, and then to Jetpack. Let me check the chat because I haven't checked it.
I got my eye on it. No, Alpine with I don't think they had too great of a running first time out. They'll be happy with a P3 start.
P16 though for Verify.
I mean, yeah, but they'll be happy with someone being up there.
Yeah, maybe.
I know I would be. But Alpine gets a fair bit of shtick around these parts for some people. So
Yeah.
Alpine
So,
will be-
we'll run you through the race grid for the sprint. It's going to be Troyer, Evan, Kai, Schuskra, Jetpack, Josh, Tristan, Oliveira, Charlie, Oliver, Shendrick, Verify, Final Flames, Sandstorm, Jacobo, and Checo will start at the back of the grid. It is home race! You heard that right. Checo is at his home race for the Aston Martin team, so he's got to pull something out of the bag if he wants to do something great at his home race. Obviously, we know he's a top-level driver and he's up there, really. But we'll see what he can do. A sprint race, 12 laps ahead of us here at Mexico City, and you're about to find out what happens. 24 of you guys in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All of you to the stream. You've joined. If you've just joined, you've joined at the perfect time for everyone to see. We have 48 laps ahead of us of racing, 12 and 36. But here we go.
Matthew.
Yes.
Jacobo has that 5th place, so he'll be starting second to last, I believe, to
Yep.
Checo, and it's looking cloudy.
So,
Josh,
Channel
tell me
5.
what's dry.
Channel 5. We
Channel-
need any Channel
Channel
5 weatherman.
5.
We need a weather update. We need a weather update. Will it rain any point in the sprint?
Well, Channel 5 said it wouldn't rain, but we're getting a lot of clouds, which already decreases track temperature, which means the car's going to be a lot more slidey because of the compounds used for this Grand Prix. But it's also going to mean that the rain could be a possibility. So changing conditions, therefore a big change in strategy, so definitely needs to be considered when these drivers changes for today.
Is there a formation lap for the sprint? Or are we just going straight into it?
I believe there is formation lap.
Yeah, there is. Cool. Just give me time to put on the telemetry. There you go. So we'll have a look at the tyres that everyone is currently on. I'm assuming that everyone will be on the mediums. Everyone is on the mediums.
All medium compounds.
Everyone is on the medium compounded tyres, which means there's no tyre advantage. It's 12 laps. It is quite literally a sprint to the end. Obviously, we don't want any incidents. We don't want any safety cars. We just want fast-flowing racing before the endurance race. That is the 36-lap sprint. Obviously, it's going to be a game of penalties. People are going to be trying sending it because this is going to be the qualifying grid for the race and a chance to get some increasing points for your team. The top 8, I believe, if we're going off normal sprint rules, it's the top 8 that get points for the sprints.
Top 8 get points.
Top 8 get points for the sprints.
The 8 points. and then P8 gets 1 point. And that trend continues.
It is a sprint and a 50% race, yes. Oh, fuck.
Yes. No mandatory pit stops, so no tyre changing. So most of these, everyone should be aiming for a 0 stop on these mediums, but pit stops may need to come into damage restraints or a change in tyre wear or condition. So it should be a constant stream of racing, and it should be pretty good.
Sorry, I am just psyching myself up ready for lap 1 because I am so unbelievably warm. I'm warm, I'm tired, and then I'm cold in other places. Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, I'm looking so ridiculous because I'm wearing a bright pink shirt and sweating buckets. So, I don't even know at this point. My room feels like Antarctic, but I feel like the Sahara Desert. So two polar opposites, an oxymoron at the least. So if you know your English, you know your English terms.
Maybe you could see yourself sitting in Mexico right now with the higher temperatures.
No, I don't. I see myself seeing myself sitting on the equator. That's what I see myself seeing as of right now. I don't know what this dodgy camera angle is, but you know, I'm literally seeing like 200 meters down the road currently. So a few people can't park their car. Both McLarens and FRO Charlie will wait for the lights to go red, and then we'll wait for them to go out. So I'm gonna stand up because this is why Formula V have employed me. We're waiting for the 5 red lights, wherever they're going to be. Here we go. As 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we are racing, go, 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 as Troy gets a good start off the line, but it's going to be Victor who does get the best launch away, but Evan has got Troy down the long straight, as it is going to be Evan who leads him down into turn 1. Victor and Fraser Fisher, I believe, are side by side. Now it's a car crash into turn 1. Troy is going to look to go around the outside here of Evan. He goes down to go the long way round here. Can Evan keep the long way? He does. Fraser Fisher is going to look to go through though, maybe on a double switchback. Can he get the move done? He's up into P2. Could he get into P1? Maybe down into P4. Turn 4, sorry. Evan has got that inside line, but Fishy can go the other way round. Fishy is going to do it, maybe. It goes into turn 5. They make contact, sorry, I can't even speak. But Fraser Fishy gets into the lead as they're still side by side here. Troy has a little bit of a moment there on an oversteer. But Fraser Fishy from P4 on the grid gets into P1 at the end of lap 1 as we go now into the S section. This is the best possible advantage for Fraser Fishy. But Troy has lost out 2 positions off the start. That is Final Flame, who is out of the race. He's had a collision with Neil Shendrick, and it is going to be a virtual safety car to neutralise the race. But Fraser Fishy, what a start! And Verify as well, getting up as well. He's up into P9, I believe, from P15, so he made 6 positions on the start.
Dominant start for Fraser Fisher though, absolutely nailed everything he needed to there. Of course, a little bit of contact, but it's Mexico, it's pretty tight, especially in that sector 1, but really, really good racing there. Absolutely nailed the start, couldn't wish for anything better for McLaren, and as you said, Verify up the most positions at the minute. Weaving through cars like it's butter at the minute.
Yeah, we are racing.
And we're going again.
Yeah, we are racing once again. Fraser Fisher has a second lead already, basically, to Evan. So this is the driving seat that he needs. TTO Jack and Victor, 2 former teammates, are currently racing toe-to-toe, as Victor is right on the backside here of Jack. Jack defends, though, to the inside line. Victor's got to go a long way around, gives it no room. Really does Jack. Tristan and Pink Guy as well, looking to swap positions. So, as there's a yellow flag there, that is for Fraser Fishy. Fraser Fishy spun it. He spun round. Fraser Fishy, the leader on lap 1, the man who had everything at his feet, the boy with the world at his feet. He spun again. Is the frustration maybe getting to the McLaren driver as he's down into P17, and FRO Charlie's gone as well. He spun.
Oh my god.
He hasn't got a front wing. As we can only see the end plates, that's a game glitch, but it's Evan Sung who inherits the race lead. As Troy A is also in P2, but Evan is in P1. It's going to be Jack in P3 with Victor in P4, and Pink Eye rounds off your top 5. But currently there's going to be a 3-way battle for the winners. Jack says the fastest lap with a 1:19.2 for the Red Bull team. Troy's just going to sit back for the minute, maybe just let DRS help him as Checo making moves here, gets past Sandstorm on the straight. He doesn't use any ERS, but he's got to make a move. He's got to get that recovery drive in as quick as possible.
Sorry. Correct myself earlier. Grid penalties take effect to the actual race order. So he did not start 5 positions down this race. He will start 5 positions down from wherever he finishes this race. Wherever he finishes now, he will then take that 5 place discount.
I see. So I'm gonna bring out this line again, but the two best buddies are fighting. You've been waiting for me to say that, but the two best buddies are fighting. And Pink Eye, what's happened? He spun, and it's another virtual safety car to neutralise the race. But Pink Eye is going to be starting at the back of the grid. So everyone's now inherited another position, and that is another spin at the SSS sections for Pink Eye.
Alpine on smoke at the minute. Sorry, P4, P6, Verify really nailing the field at the minute, and Victor managing to keep his position at the start. Well, he's lost one, but he's done well to keep it at the minute. You've seen Fraser Fishy grumble under pressure, but Alpine looking up this race.
Yeah, definitely. You know, P4, P6 Verify with the recovery drive of Dreams, and could maybe even get himself into the top 5, which would be great points for Alpine.
We got to remember though, this isn't only for minor points in the actual race. The actual race is only a little bit away. Actually, yes, you do make a good point there, Ferg. Williams actually doing really well as well. Tristan and Evan, the colours are so close together, it's so hard to tell who's what driver.
Yeah.
But the racing's continued, so I'll hold up on that.
Yeah, as we do go again, you can see how close the 3 cars are for the lead. They're all separated by half a second near enough. As Troy gets the worst exit there, coming out of that corner, use a bit of ERS to get ahead. They're all similar levels of ERS, about 80%, but Victor is also just lingering onto that battle there in the Alpine. You can just see him there. As Verify is also trying to reel in Tristan in the Williams. Obviously, DRS is so powerful here that Troy will probably get past Evan down this straight without the use of ERS. However, he is going to turn on the battery and the overtake button, as Evan is also. Troy's going to keep the overtake button on. He's going to drain that ERS, but so is Evan. Can he get the move done? Going into turn 1, he's gaining even more. He goes down to the inside line. Can Troy get it done? He breaks later than Evan. He gets the move done, but Evan's still there. He is still there, as Evan has to go over the curb, but he's been pushed out wide, and Jack says thank you very much, and I'm in a P2, and maybe even to P1, depending on the exit he gets. They're side by side, the former championship rivals. Jack is into the lead of the race. Jack has managed to get Troy. So Evans lost out 2 positions, but Jack with a double switchback, through goes Jack moment. What a move from the Red Bull driver. To all of you who were saying he was overrated and washed, say he's washed now, because my goodness, that shows his brilliance on a racing track. TTL Jack.
Small update there. You may have seen Charlie just get the fastest lap. There's a yellow flag.
Mfuck, you told me to talk about Williams. Williams has spun.
Oh, sorry, it's a Williams.
Yeah, as Neil Shendrick has also retired.
Oh.
As a safety car.
Full course.
Full course safety car. So do people pit? Maybe?
I think if one person pits, everyone pits.
No,
so
Jack stayed out.
Jack doesn't pit, yeah.
Jack tried to dummy.
He
tried to dummy Troy.
If Jack pitted, then everyone pits, but if no one pits, then no one pits. This actually has really helped Charlie. I was going to say, you may have noticed Charlie got the fastest lap on soft compound. He had some wing damage, so he obviously got that changed. Oh, Jacobo, Tristan, and everyone below will probably need now pit onto soft compound.
Fraser Fishy's pitting.
This actually helped Charlie out quite a bit, because he's now gotten that wing damage and will catch back up, and he's on a softer compound. And everyone
well, Charlie could just pit again.
Jacobo. Charlie could pit again, but it's not really worth it, is it? Because he can now get a bunch of people in the pit lane. And
Maybe.
It's only 2 laps, it's not going to be that bad. But yes, tired day, bad hit, but he's got 6 laps to go, and 2 laps, 8 lap old softs. That's about their extent of their range, so he's fine there.
Yeah, so he only gains 1 position, but obviously all the cars are now behind the safety car. And now I have some time to breathe. Wow.
Yes, wow. It's only the sprint. Calm down.
Hey, look, I'm good at commentating, so you know we just.
You're good at commentating. Like you've worked at like a 10-hour shift and you've done
Amen.
a miracle like that. Tire situation. Everyone down to Ibs is on mediums, and then Checo downwards is all on softs. Other than Charlie, who's on 3 lap softs. That is literally the tyre situation.
Checo's got a 3-second penalty.
Checo gets a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah. Tyres. Cameron's just explained them, but there you are. I'll explain them for about 10-ish seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Matt, you'll get
2,
a lot of
1.
engineers being like, show me tyres, show me penalties.
Yeah.
You'll get that a lot because there's so many more race engineers watching the streams now. Shout out to all the race engineers watching the stream. We love you, but we hate
Hey,
you
if you're an engineer in the stream, make yourself known. Make yourself known. If you're an engineer in the stream, make yourself known. We want to know who's representing their teams in the stream. We want to know.
You can really tell you've worked for a 10-hour shift.
Yeah, man. Got enough desperation.
You can't. You've got so much energy.
Yeah. I'm on caffeine, my friend. Caffeine.
He works at a coffee shop, so yeah, he's probably overdosed on caffeine.
I'm on so much caffeine, I could kill a horse. I'm engineering. Ecos Blacks is engineering. Who are you engineering for, my friend?
Fire.
Because I genuinely don't know. I'm sorry, but I don't know. Psych.
Oh.
That's why I don't know you, because you're not engineering. Psych. I'm engineering.
I think we're gonna get going this lap.
If we're gonna predict it, hang on. I'll tell you. I will tell you when it's gonna happen.
No, I will. Tell you
right. 5,
Happen.
4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So Jack will lead them away from Troy. It's going to be equal share, no DRS for 3 laps. We have soft tyre runners ready to go. Jack could technically go now. He'd just be stopped by the safety car, so he can go whenever he wants to.
Yeah, but technically he can't go.
If I were Jack, I'd go as late as possible because there is a long 800-meter straight awaiting them. So
we have Charlie's engineering in the chat.
So Jack has not caught Troy out napping at all, and Troy might get Jack on the straight here. Give me a second. I need to cough.
He needs to cough. Troy getting the move done, and maybe Evan as well on Jack. And he's actually going to surpass Troy as well.
Sorry, they're 3 wide currently. Contact is probably imminent, but they've managed to keep each other out of harm's way. But Jack keeps the position. Evan with a double switchback potentially. Josh has managed to slumber out and go back down into second to last place. As Sandy is currently in the pit lane for some reason, as Jack and Evan, they're still battling, they've still got their wits about them. Evan with a beautiful move around the outside here in the sprint. Evan is into the lead at the end of lap 8. Should I say verifies up to P5. Victor with a terrible restart down into P9, down to P10. Has he got wing damage potentially on that Alpine? I don't know. Soft runners haven't really been able to make through, as Oliver, both Aston Martins now have a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oliveira has been gapped to a second by the top 3 near enough. Jacobo and Checo, they swap positions, do a little switcheroo. Jack is looking for the move still on Evan. As of late, he's 2.5 tenths back on the Williams driver, who will win in the sprint. Fraser Fisher gets himself up in the P12 ahead of FRL Charlie. As we go into the endurance race, I love sprint races, even though like they're longer. I just love sprint races because the drivers just have no wits about them. They send it into every corner,
they bring it up
because they realise they have 36 laps. It's not the end of the world if they DNF. So you might as well YOLO and just send it out of their mind, which is what I love. And it just promotes good fighting and aggressive fighting, which is what I love. If it's clean and aggressive, it's a commentator's dream. I'm just saying. So if you guys want to have some little tips, then you know, amen to that. Tristan looking for the move here on Ice Schusker. Tristan, the first runner on the soft compounded tyre, has that tyre advantage for now, but he's obviously got to get past a very good field to get anywhere near the front running drivers. Victor.
In the pits again from this off.
Oh, don't know. Oh, jetpack!
Oh, jetpack!
What a surprise! It's jetpack who spun.
Oh, jetpack might actually go jetpack. The way he's in the wall there.
I mean, I'm very surprised. You know why I'm surprised? Because it's not on a straight.
Oh, Fraser Fishy, Victor.
Oh!
Oh, big pile up into stadium.
Oh! Ooh. What happened there? Safety
by
car.
An Alfa Romeo. All caused by Alfa Romeo and Fraser Fishy. So Fraser Fishy got tagged going into stadium, spun round, and that's the result.
Oh my god.
Safety.
That FRO Charlie's out as well, damn.
It's gonna be a rough start for him if he wants to get up to Troy.
Yeah, anywhere near Troy.
Fraser Fishy in there for a new front wing. That front wing definitely got damaged. Lots of debris around that section of the track too. So
yeah. So, and do you know what's going to be worse as well? The safety car will be in this lap.
Because
it has to have two laps.
It has to be.
It has to come in this lap.
It has to come in this lap.
So, like, quite literally, these drivers have to get to the safety car ASAP. Otherwise,
they want to have a chance.
Are getting high up in the grid. Otherwise, they're schmucks. Pretty much. So Josh will probably get there. Josh will get there.
This has really helped out.
However, Checo and Fraser may not get there.
Josh, please take time telling me. Well, track limit warnings. This has really helped out Williams though, with Evan at the front. I mean, he's still got a fight under fire from Jack and Troy, but it is just a smooth, like, calm down a pace slightly. It helps out a little bit with the front runners. And it's also a bit impending because the safety car had to be in this lap.
That's what I mean. Safety car has to be in this lap. So Checo and Fraser may just get there. Josh has got there. I don't think Jetpack will get there, but if Checo and Fraser do get there, it'll be last ditch. So, you know, yeah, they should get there.
They might be able to just like floor it and just anticipate Evan going. They might be able to just floor it.
Nah, they'll get there. So Checo's here, Fraser's here, Jetpack probably won't get there unless Evan literally goes at the line. But anyways, back to Evan, should I say. When will he go? Will he catch Jack napping? Jack did not catch the man napping in second, but Evan semi-catches him napping again. Oh my!
What happened?
Troy's just spun it. Give me a second.
Oh my god, a car's just been launched! Oliver F1, 5-second time penalty, severe collision with Troy.
So,
Troy apparently spinning round there.
So Troy spun round, Oliver's followed him, and yeah, Troy's now got wing damage, which now means Troy and Charlie is dying at the back of the grid.
Well, this could be a good one. You know?
Hallelujah, we've got a race in our hands. And Evan and Jack looking likely for pole position. These two probably will be sharing the front row, but never count Bernardo out. But P3 would still be an amazing result. And Verify from P16 in qualifying up to P4. Again, a massive result for Verify, showing his race pace here. But the battle for the win. 1.25 laps left of racing. 1.33 laps of racing, should I say now. What can Jack do? Who will come out on top? 30% ERS advantage for Jack. No DRS is available though, because of the safety car. So, yes.
You know a third's bigger than... You know a quarter is smaller than a third.
Yeah, I know.
So...
Hey, shush!
Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it.
Shush! 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 Shush!
I'm shushing!
As Verify... Who's that who's gone... Oh no, Sandstorm. Oh, Sandstorm. As Jack and Evan jousting now for the win in the sprints. Tristan's overtaken Verify, but the only battle that we currently care about is the battle at the front. They're going to use everything and more. Jack sends it down the inside here of Evan. I'm losing my voice. But Jack, he's going to look for the move potentially on Evan. Can he go for the move? No, he can't. Into the double right. No, he can't. Evan is still ahead. Jack's going to pull something amazingly out of the bag. And 10.5 when he separate them. Jack's losing front end grip. Evan may be able to hold on the dirty air he may not be able to comprehend with. This is a battle for the ages. Jack will not have DRS. He's got to send it somewhere. Will he be here? Evan goes a little bit defensive. Maybe getting himself out of line. He does. Jack has a better exit. Going down the inside. The Red Bull driver. He goes down the inside of Evan. He gets into the lead of the senior section. Checo has retired from the session. But it is going to be. They're jousting at the line. And Evan is contact. And Jack will win the sprint. It will be Oliveira in second. It'll be Evan in third. Tristan in fourth. But Oliveira makes the front row and Jack wins the sprint. There was controversy there at the end, but Jack is your man on pole position. It's a Williams 3 and 4. What a race from Williams.
Yeah, Williams, good.
Williams with the main point scoring. Wow, that's a great race from Williams.
Sprint.
And I've got to stop because I've got a lump in my throat.
Matthew, we have how many laps? 26 lap race?
36 or 35, I think. Long day, my friend.
You're not gonna lie, Matthew. If you need 5 minutes to go grab a drink, please just.
Oh God, I think I need a drink. Do you know what I need to do? I need to go to the toilet. So.
Okay.
Because.
Be snappy about it.
Yeah. I'm a bit snappy.
Take your time, but be snappy about it.
Yeah, I'm being snappy. I'm watching the stream, so I know where I am. Don't worry. See you in a minute.
Jesus. I mean, that was a good sprint race. I mean, this is why we love sprint races.
Hey man, we love sprint races.
Why did he come back as soon as I start talking? It's like he knows I start talking after coming
I'm
in.
not even joking you. I've had a little look in the mirror, and I've quite literally, I've got a bright pink shirt on, and all of a sudden, I see black running down the side of my shirt. So, may as well film it.
Sweating buckets.
I'm sweating buckets because I'm losing my voice because I'm producing energy.
Oh God.
You know, I'm talking physics.
I will start talking.
I'm talking by Pythagoras theorem and the square root of pi. That's what I'm talking. Cameron, we don't need A-level physics algorithms. Okay.
You brought Pythagoras into this.
Pythagoras is like year 2. All right, shush.
Pythagoras is not year 2.
A squared plus B squared equals H squared. All right, I'm saying H because I'm just going to annoy you guys.
That understanding that principle, you got to understand how you get there. You got to understand what properties of a triangle.
Are you hearing this guy? Are you hearing this guy? Chat, are you actually hearing this guy? How much he's actually currently waffling? We've got a race and you're talking about maths. What?
You brought Pythagoras.
Why? You're talking about maths. Why? Like, honestly, I'm not surprised if we lose like 10 viewers now. Like, honestly, I'm not surprised if we lose like 10 viewers because of this. Like, literally.
Oh my God.
Like fully.
Matthew.
Cameron, I don't know why you're talking about. You're just ruining the stream, personally. You're ruining the stream.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you just stop talking about. Just stop talking about freaking.
This bit is done. Anyway, we're gonna get.
Whoa! Interesting strategies on the track. So we have two. The front two are on hards. We have Evan on the mediums. We have Tristan on the hards. We have Verify on softs. Shuskra is on the mediums, Fishy and Victor on hards, Jetpack on the mediums, Troy on the hards, Josh on the mediums, and then Oliver down to Shendrick are all on hards, Pink Eye on the mediums, Final Flame on hards, Jacobo on the mediums, and the Monster is in on the hards. The Monster! We have a full grid! We have a full grid! Oh! Raw, Jacobo starting P19, nothing new. That was Rom, by the way, that wasn't me. Rom, just go into Formula V server, yeah? and then just type that in the Formula V. Oh wait, you're banned. You can't. Sorry.
No.
that was mean, but I had to do it. I'm sorry. This is where the banter ends now. This is where the serious conversation begins. You know?
Amen.
Amen. You know, I've had enough of roasting drivers, roasting people in the chat. It's time for 36 laps.
Me.
I'm not, roasting commentators, nothing new, you know. I'm not even joking. I actually think I'm about 40 degrees in temperature. Like, it's annoying how. This is my first commentary session in like 3 weeks.
I know. You missed the first one.
Yeah, I know. Because I wasn't here.
Then be here.
But I wasn't. I was at work.
Then don't be at work. Then.
How? My supervisor will kill me.
That was like F3 was delayed as well because of the sprint.
And I wasn't out till 9:30. Yeah, don't chat. Maths,
Anyway,
physics.
You got a race to start. You better start it before I punch a hole through my monitor.
Oh, yeah, punch a hole through. I was always said punch a hole through me. I was like, oh, you can come to my house. Anyways, Jack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Mexico City, and we are racing. Go, go, go. It is Jack who gets a very good start off the line. Evan coming to P2. He's going to go maybe verify, though, from P5 on the grid. They're going to go 3 wide here into turn number 1. This is such a bad camera angle as Evan is into the lead here in turn 1. It's going to be verify on the softs who gets into P2. Can verify. Maybe get himself over to P1. No, he can't. But from P5, he gets it to P1. He gets a better exit than Evan Sung off the start. And it is Verify who leads for Alpine. It's going to be the Monster who does spin at turn 2. But Verify is a man in the lead. And he's been spun round. He's been spun round by Jack.
That's right to the back as well, because everyone's so close together. Oh,
and Jack also has a moment there as Tristan and Oliveira, they're looking, they're jousting for position. Fraser Fishy and Josh, they're also going for the jousting for position. Josh has to concede, and it's P4 and 5 for McLaren. But Verify, such a sad moment. He had probably one of the greatest starts in Formula V history. He spins again. One of the greatest starts in Formula V history. Troy has dropped down to P13. Charlie, his championship rival in this sense, is up in the P8. So Troy's got some work to do. Neil Shendrick has spun in a very weird place. Evan does set the fastest lap though. Troy, obviously, he's going to use his power of his teammate and the power of friendship. Of his teammates, get Jacobo up ahead. But anyways, Josh Tomo and Fraser Fishy jousting for position once again. Can Fraser Fishy get past Josh Tomo here? No, he can't. He has to concede on the outside line. And Josh is up into P5 there, going down that long 850 meter long straight. As Evan has conceded his way back into the lead. Obviously that instant with Verify down in lap number 1 at this very corner turn 4. Maybe we could have seen a different story, but obviously incidents do happen. It was just an incident, you know. Please not say it was Evan who spun Verify. It was Evan or Jack. I'm not 100% sure. I thought it was Jack. It was a blue car. It was a blue car. Blue car. That's what I'm saying. Williams though. The dominance of Williams is back as P1, P3 currently are Williams. However, has to have something to say about it, and so do Mercedes at the current rate of things.
Do at the minute as well.
Yeah, McLaren do. I forgot about my own team. As Neil Shendrick spins once again, a poor day for AlphaTauri as of right now. So
wait,
got.
Were you at TP and McLaren?
No, I'm Division 2 in McLaren. Cameron, remember my highlights yesterday? 50 seconds behind, DNF'd on lap 9, you know. That's me.
I heard about that.
That'd be me. That's because I got spun, actually. Anyways, Jetpack is looking for the move on Fraser Fishy up into P6. Does the Ferrari driver go? He's used a lot of his energy though, but so is Fraser Fishy. Fraser Fishy going to look to get into, P6 of the P6 of this race. There you go. That's the what should be happening. As Oliveira has been gapped by the front 3. Yeah, so Jack and Evan, they're sort of milesing their way into the race as Schuskra does come into the pits. Neil Shendrick loses the car, loses his front wing. He's got to drive around a whole nother lap. As Checo disconnected, he's back into the race. Just absolutely wildfire at the minute. Evan and Jack, they're sort of staying in the same position. Josh is still 4 tenths behind Oliveira. Yellow flag in sector 3. It is for the AlphaTauris. Neil Shendrick and Schuskra 19th and 20th. There's got to be a miracle to get themselves back into the points. I don't think it will happen though, unfortunately. So Aaron, that was not meant to happen. That was so cringe. I'm sorry. Evan with a 119.8. Actually, no, you can't clip that because I'm not even embarrassed about that.
Hashtag Matty Cringe.
Hashtag Matty Cringe. There you go.
Oh, DNF
For Shendrick. No safety car though.
No safety car.
Which is good. Oliveira and Josh. I'm watching this from Jetpack's point of view, and this looks even better, to be honest. As Jetpack going to look to get the position ahead. You can see where Shendrick has retired his car, but currently P4, P5, P6, P7, and P8 are all in a fight at the minute. As Jetpack looking for the move here, potentially on Josh Tomo. He's going to look to get to P4. They do collide. Yeah, they do collide there. Oliveira is going to look to go around the outside here. Potentially Jetpack. No, he can't. Car number 88. We remember the last time someone had car number 88 in Formula V. Went on to become one of the most dominant people ever in Formula V history. If you know, you know. For Charlie, does get a 3-second penalty though for multiple warnings. I'm sorry, but look at my camera settings on the Mercedes car. We're never going to TV pod offset. As Fraser Fishy, I think he had maybe a bit of a lock up there. Does Charlie go for the move? He hangs it around the outside there. Fraser Fishy got out the move. Ooh, just got it back out there. As Troy's made himself back up to P11. At the minute, he's in obviously this massive old DRS train that starts at P4 and ends at P12, pretty much, as Pink Eye and Troy swap positions. Has teamwork, power of friendship, as one would say. As FRL Charlie is looking to get past Fraser Fishy up into P7. Can he get the move done in the Mercedes? No, he can't. He's going to look for the double switchback though, potentially on Fraser Fishy. No, he cannot get it done. Has to see it again. Jetpack though, having a massive moment, I think, at the minute, and he is dropped down into P6 and from P5. Looking for the move as well on Fraser Fishy. Gonna go around the outside. Could it be a great move? No, he's got 4 wheels off the track. Gotta concede the position as Jacobo springing out there from the back of FRO Charlie, maybe missing his braking point. He separates the current Mercedes, which are technically one Aston Martin, one Mercedes.
Speaking of, P10 for Jacobo. No, not P10. P9 for Jacobo. Up 10 positions.
Damn.
Doing pretty well for himself.
Damn.
Of course, like relatively securely in the points. His points now go down to P12 in the main race. So pretty decently established in points.
Josh Tomo does get a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Sorry to interrupt you there. Yellow flag in sector 1 for Schuskra. Who spun?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Schuskra spun it. So AlphaTauri not having the best of day. Cameron said it, not me. That's all I'm going to say. As Pink Eye does get past. Okay. Pink Eye and Oliver do switch positions. Troy is going to try following through, but now Pink Eye is right on the back of this battle. FRO Charlie and Jetpack and Oliveira, they're going to go 3 wide here, going into turn number 4. Who's going to get it done? It's going to be Jetpack who sends it, but FRO Charlie's got the outside line, turns it into the inside line, and FRO Charlie gets into P6, as there's 4 cars currently. Jacobo's going to look springing like the lion that he is, to maybe get past Oliveira. Has a massive moment, and Pink Eye going to look to take advantage on this as well. He goes ahead into the center S's. There's going to go side by side here, as Oliveira does back out. As going to be Pink Eye who's up into P9, but FRO Charlie gains the most. He gets into P6. It's going to be Jetpack and Jacobo, the 2 best buddies. There you go, I said it again. Separated by 5 tenths. Troy also looking for a move on Oliver. He gets past the championship leader. Oh, Jetpack. I don't know what's happened there.
In the Women's Stadium,
yeah.
Oliveira down that sector 2 was very out of shape, hitting quite a few cars, and of course, we just had that incident there with Jetpack. He just hit the Women's Stadium. I didn't see too much prior, but I just see him in the Women's Stadium, so I can only assume.
Yeah. So Troy sorry, Troy again is looking for the move here on Oliveira up into P9, not using a lot of his ERS though, to recover as Troy, a yellow flag sector 3, that's for Victor. A great sprint race from Victor, however, great qualifying, not a great sprint race from Victor, and an even worse race for Victor. Obviously we know his pace currently, but you know, he can be a lot better than this.
Man, can you move on the matters on the car situation?
Oh, who asked?
It's not me.
Who asked? Who actually asked? Oh, Suzuki. Oh! Josh Tomo!
Oh! Josh Tomo!
Has DNF'd, we'll see his car from Verify's point of view. Where is it? Oh, it's at the centre S's.
It should be fine, that should just be cleared up.
Yeah, that's not going to be a safety car. Thank goodness I didn't want a safety car. To be honest, I like this free flow of racing at the minute. FRL Charlie up to P5. Troy, obviously championship leader, got to get up quickly and efficiently here. Realistically, to get past all of these cars. As yellow flag sector 2. That's for Jetpack. Oliveira and Oliver, they swap places. Oliveira, they swap places. Sorry, that was again a bit weird. Clip it. Matty cringe. There you go. I said it for you.
I wasn't gonna say it, but fair enough. Fair play.
There you go. I don't mind if it gets clipped, because again, none of this I'm saying I'll actually be embarrassed about. Jack out of second, and a penalty. Oh! I didn't even realise! Jack's got a penalty!
Wait, since when?
I don't know! Since when?
He just does?
Yeah, since when?
It's always existed.
Oh, migrating. Oh yeah, Josh has now left. Oh, do you know what happens when the host leaves the session? I don't mean to say this because this might be commentator's curse, but the lobby glitches. And it kicks people sometimes randomly. Joshua, I'm going to call you by your full name, Joshua.
God.
Why did you do that? Because that was very good, not very good of you, my friend. Not very good. As Pink Eye is looking to streak along here to get past Jacobo in P6. Troy is looking to follow him along maybe. No, he's just a little bit too far back for the minute. Pink Eye, Final Flame and Oliveira. I don't know where I got Pink Eye from. I think probably because I was talking about him. Final Flame going for probably a ridiculous switchback. As Troy has DRS on Jacobo. That is for Jetpack once again.
Final Flame was fed.
Oh, that was almost a Freddie Rasmussen moment there from F1 Esports. If you know, you know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that was almost absolutely barbaric there. Jacobo holding himself well though. P7, great start from Jacobo at the minute. Obviously has that big moment across the track, and I thought. Yeah, that's. I think you got 2 warnings there actually, in the space of probably 2 corners. So, yeah, camera can be my little warning man. There you go. You got a live cough from Matthew. Checo got a 3-second time penalty for multiple track limit warnings.
Jacobo got
Pink Eye looking to reel in Charlie. This would help into Haas's favour because then Pink Eye can obviously hold up Charlie for his teammate Troy to maybe get past. Can Pink Eye do it? Oh, okay.
And Checo just got 3 seconds.
Yeah, I know that. As Pink Eye is right on the back here of Charlie going around the outside line. Jetpack has retired from the session. He's retired on track. It's a full course safety car. That's not allowed, I don't think.
No. I'm stuck in the race director. Help. I
don't know how to help. I'll be real.
I'm permanently stuck in the race director.
Maybe. Oh wait, Charlie spun. FRO Charlie spun.
Yeah, Charlie's just like spun straight into a wall. But I'm stuck in the race director now.
I haven't got a clue. I'll be honest.
I can't leave the results screen. It says results, weekend, sprint and race, and I'm stuck.
Leave the lobby. Maybe restart your game. I'll invite you. Oh, I've just realised, Cameron, you remember my upward oh, I can't even update you because of an error has occurred. Yeah, long day? Wait, Jack stayed out on the hard, so yeah, that's understandable actually. But Tristan's come in, Williams are double stacking, this can come out to perfection actually. If they double, oh, Evan's got to replace a front wing. Oh, oh no.
Have I just got to stay on the list?
I ain't got a clue. I'll be real with you. Player, I'll be real with you. You know, player, I'll be real with you, player.
I'm scared to restart my game because I don't know, because this is Josh's fault.
I told you, it's Josh's fault, the lobby glitches. Commentator's curse.
Josh Tomo.
Joshua.
Oh, Victor.
Huh? Oh!
Victor's gone.
Do you know what the monster just said? Man, you got a great driver in Victor. Crashes in the pit wall.
So
I'm just saying, player.
I mean, the monster is very common to the commentator's curse. So
the monster. Let's do some commentators curse. Do you know what? Safety guard side, people. You can ask us questions. So sorry, no. That's the only option you can do. You can ask us questions. Anything you want. Anything you want. You can ask us. But what we're gonna do, commentators curse at the same time.
Can you ask how Cameron gets up the race director?
Oh, I can't invite you. It doesn't let me.
What?
I know.
Oh
Actually,
no.
Oh no. Yes, an error has occurred. It says an error. I told you an error has occurred.
You told me
You
what
prat.
error occurred.
No, I told you.
No,
You're-
Tomo, this is your
You're
fault.
gonna have to put in Div 1 Race Day chat and see if anyone can invite you.
I'm scared. They're gonna
Urgent, you got ping him. I'll cover for you.
I'm paying him.
Oh, Jesus, Cameron. Calm down. Math and physics
What
boy.
do I put?
Just put. Hang on.
What, can I
At
what is it
division.
right now?
Can I can only tag at Division 1. Sorry, Division 2 Universalis. What? Oh no, I can.
Yeah.
Wait! I can tag Division 2 teams. Can I tag Division 1 teams? Oh, I can. Can I tag Division 1 itself? Oh, boring. So if I tag every single Division 1 team, then surely... Oh,
No,
I have... Because that's just a... And if I tag every Division 2
You'll
team...
get done for mass tagging. You'll
Then,
get done for mass tagging. Trust me.
then technically, I've just tagged everyone. Which means I've broken laws of physics, which means I am the GOAT. Just saying.
Cool, you'll get. It's so cool to get
Hey,
something out of
player, I recommend you shush.
You
Player,
have to request to join. Matty, I'm gonna request to join you.
okay. Okay.
Oh no, I've clicked watch broadcast. Oops.
No, don't watch my broadcast. Wait, people can watch my broadcast. Oh, my friends can watch my broadcast. Oh no.
Matty, it says
Let's just magically appear offline. Thanks.
that doesn't help me. Who's racing at the minute? Final Flame. You're gonna
Final
Final
Flames.
Flame screaming. Never mind.
Final Flames has chosen one.
Josh Tomo's playing Minecraft. Of course he is.
Noob.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorms, the
Damn it,
chosen
it's not
one.
appearing.
No, don't request it me.
I'm out, so won't help.
Apparently it was Desync. Did Desync strike again? Desync struck again.
The invitation has expired.
Lord. I guess you'll have to sit here for emotional
Suffer.
support. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Fine.
Unless you request to join through my profile.
I tried doing that, and it says you're no in lobby. It says you know in lobby.
What?
The lobby must have. Like,
Josh!
your-
This
I
is
go
all
onto
Josh's
your
fault.
profile.
I blame Josh, and I solely blame Josh.
Damn it, Josh. Did the host not migrate?
Yes, the host did
But I
migrate.
think
I don't
that-
know who the host is. How can you tell who the host is? I'm not going to go into the race. I was about to go in the race director. Not going in the race
Do not
director.
go in the race director. Do
No.
not go into the
No,
race
we're not going in the race
director.
director. The minute I held the key. Sage goes in this class.
So
Search the worlds were
I
close.
can't join back.
Oh, that's an L. That's an L, unfortunately. So Cameron will be voicing himself over. He'll be doing a Martin brother in this situation. He'll have nothing to say.
I'll be commentating on a delay.
You'll be commentating on the delay. You'll be hearing my voice and you'll be seeing the action like 3 seconds later. That's so poor. As Jack had a poor safety car restart the first time. We have a better one this time. Yes, he will. As obviously the 3 at the front, the 4 at the front haven't pitted. Fraser Fishy is under attack though from Oliver. As Oliver does get past Fraser Fishy into P2. Obviously, Evan will probably inherit the net race lead with Tristan behind him, and then Pink Eye in net P3 because obviously the top 4 all have to pit. So Evan gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's a big old thing in this race at the minute. As Tristan and Evan swapping positions. Tristan goes into the back of Oliveira. Oh, and Oliveira has gone out of this race as Troy and Jacobo, they're going side by side. Likewise are, I think that's Evan and Pink Eye. Troy going to look for the move here on Jacobo as he's going to go down the inside. He does Troy, and Troy gets the move done into P7. And now Hassan now back up into the fight for the net race lead, should I say. It's a 1-2 for currently should I say Williams at the minute. Obviously Oliveira will have something to say about that previous incident. As 5-10 separates Fraser Fishy, but yeah, you can't exactly talk.
I can't exactly say anything. I mean, it seems like I'm watching Fraser Fishy just come out of the stadium.
Really? I'm watching him go down the street.
But he's just about
You are behind my... Gee, Twitch delay is behind.
Hold on, let me try again.
Whoa!
Oh, echo. There you go. Oh, there you go. You alright? Hello?
There, hello.
You there too? There you go.
There you go. Sorry, my mic just completely glitched out, I'll be honest. So on the stream that will sound hilarious and horrendous. Random
Why have I
sound.
played that through the mic and then...
No, do not, because then that will really embarrass. That will embarrass me more than me saying anything really, really bad. That will embarrass me more. I hate listening to myself. I will genuinely, I will jerk out of my seat. Oh,
Odd choice of words.
no, stop it. No, and no. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, good man.
Okay.
As Sandstorm spins, I said it in Portugal, I'll say it
Of course.
again, washed. Anyways, as Tristan gets past Fraser Fishy almost just lets it happen. In this situation, he's on 15 lap old hards. So, you know, tyre advantage is there. Troy gets past Evan as well. Dave Alvin types in the chat. Oh, hello, Dave Alvin. It's as if you can't watch the race. Oh, that's poor. Anyways, 1.4 seconds is the gap from Troy to Fraser Fishy. Troy's got some clawing to do if he wants to get the net race leader, which is Tristan, in that Williams. Obviously, all the cars ahead do have to pit. Lap 16, Tristan has a massive tyre advantage compared to the cars ahead. But obviously, at the end of the race as well, you'll have to think the guys on the hards will have a massive tyre advantage compared to those behind them, even though they'll have to claw their way back to the field. You know, they'll have a big tyre advantage, which will help them out.
Yeah.
As Checo gets another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. lap 16 and 36, almost through halfway through this race. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:18. I've still got long day, my friend. We'll be finishing at 10 o'clock. Nice. I can rest at 10:15 probably. That's when I can rest.
You deserve sleep at that point.
I need sleep, my friend. I'll tell you that now. As Tristan is looking to get past Oliver, streaking his way down. He's going to send it down the inside. Oliver gets in the room. That's very generous, to be honest. Actually, if that would have me, I would have been shutting him up and shutting him the door, showing him the door and slamming it in his face. As Fraser Fishy, they're going to get involved in this action as well. He has the ERS advantage, TRS advantage. He's going to look to send it maybe on Tristan. Should I say Tristan has the tyre advantage? Jack 2.3 seconds ahead. He's trying to streak away a gap, but at the minute he's going to come out way behind Verify, as everyone's sort of in a gap, but Tristan obviously has potential advantages. Evan, who was Evan was up there with the front runners. Now, people say Red Bull in the mud earlier. Now Williams are in the mud. Except they're basically on opposite sides of the spectrum. As FRL Charlie does get a penalty. However, his championship rival goes into the net P2. So he's only got Tristan ahead of him realistically for the fight, for the lead. So Troy could get 2 from 2 after a horror sprint race. He crashed out in the sprint race. However, he could potentially win the race that matters as FRL Charlie gets past Final Flame into P8. Looking to get past Giacomo, looking to get past 2 cars in the space of 1 straight. Can he get it? He's going to go send it down the inside. Giacomo is going to brake later. He's going to go maybe for a switchback. No, he can't get there. As, yet again, for FRL Charlie is going to have the DRS and ERS, everything ending in RS. You know he's going to use to his advantage here on Giacomo. Can he go for the move? He's going to have just a little gap there. If you do not go for a gap that no longer exists, you will no longer be a racing driver, says the late great Ayrton Senna. That's not how it goes, but you know what I mean. You know exactly the quote that I'm on about. I'm saying it rushed. I'm saying it very rushed. If I could say it properly, I would say it properly. But don't ask me to. Anyways, as Troy A is looking for the backside of Fraser Fishy. When will the guys on hard pit though? That's the question. Realistically, they've done nearly half distance on these tyres.
I would say about lap 20.
Go on,
on some mediums.
20?
Or if they want to go on to softs, which I think they might be able to. I think maybe medium hard for soft could be on. They'd have to go to about lap 25.
As 2 moves are done on the straight. CPI Troy is now to P3 and Charlie is up into P7. Yellow flag in sector 1. That is for Oliveira, who spun round in the McLaren, so he must have had an incident maybe there, but now TCL Jack is being reeled in like a little fish at sea by Tristan and by Troy on 8 lap old medium tyres. So those tyres may be falling off as well, so who knows, maybe they may pit at the same time as Jack does spin.
You know
Jack spins from the lead of the race.
Not hard.
Not a good moment there, as Giacomo as well is going to be halted by Jack. So Charlie has now got some breathing space behind him. Jack will more than likely pit at the end of this lap. Obviously, tyre temperatures probably won't be his friend.
Was it bad that I was going to make a joke about my commentating career before Jack spun?
No. Not at all. As that is Oliver who pits on lap 20. Jack still stays out, so fair enough. You guessed that one of them. You guessed one of them. No, you didn't. They pitted on lap 19. You got none of them. Unless someone does pit this lap. As Troy and Tristan are now fighting for the net race lead with Pink Eye in P3. So, with Tristan with a 3-second penalty, Troy sitting in his DRS, he has the opportunity now to recharge ERS because his closest car is Fraser Fishy. But Fraser Fishy is on 19 lap old medium tyres, so he can maybe stretch it out for maybe 2 to 3 more laps. Maybe, just maybe, their mediums, they may have to pit again. Who knows? You know, because they can do a sprint race, 12 laps. But I don't know what tyre degradation they were at, or tyre wear they were at the end of the sprint race. 4 DNFs though at the end of this. In this race, Neil Shendrick, Josh, Jetpack, and Victor have all DNF'd from the Mexican Grand Prix. Lap 20 of 36. We're over halfway through. If you've just joined the stream, welcome in your masses. I hope you guys have had a great Saturday today. I know I've had a very boring Saturday and a very long Saturday, but it's ended in a very nice way with me doing Formula V comms alongside the man who I pride myself in doing commentary with, that is Cameron, who currently isn't in the game.
I'm not in the lobby because Josh Tomo.
Yeah, Josh. I'm not blaming Cameron on this. I'm blaming purely Josh Tomo. Actually, you are right, because Jack did pit on that 20. So fair enough. You were right. I'll give it to you, Cameron. As the front two are jousting for position now. Troy has finally, he's set the archer, he's got the arrow, he's looking for the bullseye. Can he go for the move? Maybe. No, he can't. Troy's just got to sit back. Once again, the Swede is taking his time. He's playing with his food in a sense. Really, just, you know, he's realising how good he is in this lobby. Tristan, to be fair to him, is defending like a madman, and he's defending well, but he's bringing other people into this battle. He's bringing people like Pink Eye, people like Charlie, a Sandstorm, again, has a spin, has another spin, that he's obviously not getting used to medium traction control, but, you know, he'll learn eventually. As Troy looking for the move there, going now into the right-hander, he will have DRS going down long back straight, and I mean long main straight, should I say. He has a 4/10 advantage. ERS probably won't matter here for Troy or Tristan, because they'll probably both use it up in this straight. Tristan probably realises he's going to be overtaken here. Troy is going to put on the burners, put on the ERS, put on the DRS. He's going to use it to his advantage, and Troy gets the move done. He's up into the lead of the race. So Troy has managed to get into the lead of the race after all the setbacks of all the obstacles that have been ahead of him. Troy now has to drop Tristan to a second, and he is in the driving seat. But Tristan obviously is not going to be a hard man to get past. He's going to try and break late, maybe look for an opportunity. Obviously Fraser Fishy maybe going to try and go a full race distance near enough. A Sandstorm does retire. Could this be a safety car? Maybe something that he wants. It's a virtual. If that was a full safety car, Fraser Fishy would be laughing. He would be laughing because he'd come out in P9. So
I'm still not in the lobby.
That's now's your time again. See if you can try.
I'm just upset.
Cameron is depression. Sorry, don't ban me Twitch. Don't ban me Twitch for that word. I remember the terms of services.
He made a severe and continuous lapse in his judgment.
Yes, Logan Paul reference. Even though I didn't go to a.
Oh. Wait, is Evan in your race?
Yes. Evan's in my race. As I'm telling you this now. The Hasses haven't pit. However, Tristan, basically everyone behind the top four have pitted. So this is going to be a very nice race now, because not only have Troy and Pink Eye maybe messed up on the strategy call, but people like Fraser Fishy, FRL Charlie, Final Flame, Checo, Tristan, they've all gained because they've gone to the softs, but Fraser Fishy's on the medium, so this will be a tyre advantage for Fraser Fishy at the end of the race. He's thinking about the end of the race, not the beginning of the race. Giacomo's into P3. Troy's tyres may not make it to the end of the race. He's on 12 lap old mediums. Could this be a bad strategy call from the Haas team to maybe just to get track position? But yet again, only 2 places behind them are a raging Williams of Tristan.
Why is all of it offline? Why are all the drivers offline? It makes it so much harder. So it says if I click on Evan's profile, it says he's in a multiplayer / social play race, but it's not letting me join it.
Annoying. Could you request to watch me? Could you not request to watch me? Request to watch my game.
I can't.
Because if you watch it, you'll see the same.
Screen share it.
No, but not a share play, because then the share play will crash my stream. It's Troy pitting, it's Pink Eye pitting. Hasses are still staying out, the monster's pitting though.
Hold on.
Can you request to watch? Because if you request to watch, you won't.
Request to watch.
Can you?
What do you mean?
There should be a setting that says request to watch, no? If you're on a social lobby game.
Request to watch what?
The game.
Echo, by the way.
Oh, for goodness sake. Is it still an echo?
Minor.
So, I think the Hasses and Giacomo have made a poor strategy call here.
What am I in Korean mode? What? my game.
I actually.
Tomo, what have you done to my game?
Yeah, Josh Tomo, what have you done, my friend? Yeah, you've messed everything up. Honestly, I'm losing my voice. I'm actually losing my voice.
I'm losing my mind.
I'm losing the will to live. That just took a dark turn.
Bro.
Jesus,
Same.
that took a dark turn, my friend. That wasn't meant to happen. Can't lie.
Good race, am I right?
Yeah, very good race in my opinion, actually.
I mean, I was just assuming. I mean, the sprint was really good. I mean, I like the sprint. When's our next sprint race? Like,
Oh, don't. That is the race I'm missing.
you're missing the next
Because I'm going to do an Eugene and say I'm sick. Quotation marks, quotation marks.
sprint. The next. Oh god, you can't have this. The next sprint race is Belgium.
No! But I actually have to commentate that race. No! Oh,
They
you.
put a sprint race on the longest track on the Formula 1 calendar.
I'm talking to Formula V admins, I swear to goodness. Paranoid, you're getting a message after the race.
And then
We're changing the sprint. What other races? If it's, I know Imola. We should have sprint race on Imola. Actually, we should. Do you know what? I'm gonna try and get one of the McLaren members to just not race next week in Division 1, just so I can race Division 1 Imola because I love Imola.
There's no Imola.
Yeah, there is. San Marino.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Imola's in San Marino, Cameron.
I forget.
You flipping.
I always think whenever I see Marino, I always think Abu Dhabi or
Marino? Huh? Okay, buddy.
like Marino, tomato.
Do you
same
see?
thing.
Do you see how like? Do you see this chat? How Cameron's trying to like wiggle his way out of a hole?
I'm not.
He's trying to
I accept
wiggle,
that.
wiggity.
I'm not. I accept I'm wrong.
Oh.
I'm just giving reasons.
Do you know what I've realised? Well, we're actually the goats.
Why we
It's because we do things like this. We don't sit here and we just be serious all the time. If this was esports, yes, I'd be serious all the time. But like, I'm just saying, we're just chilling. We're chillaxing.
Is there a
You know?
safety car? Is that why we're chilling? So, is there a safety car?
Safety car's in this lap.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why we're chilling.
sounds like a safety car. Probably.
Yeah, safety car is in this lap. That's why I'm being so like non-serious, because we're in a safety car.
I was wondering, like, how big are the gaps?
No, there's not like 7-second gaps. Troy, 14 lap old mediums, front three have all pitted. Everyone else behind them has pitted. So it's going to be really a race to the finish. Troy leads them away. Pink Eye's probably going to be playing a team game here to hold every single car behind. FRO Charlie does get past Fraser Fishy off the start. Tristan looking to get past Giacomo as the Pink Eye is looking to warm up his tyres. They're very, very cold, 75 degrees-ish. I can see on the wheel. Tristan looking. He has the grip advantage here on Giacomo. FRO Charlie as well. Has been spun round by Fraser Fishy. He's lost the front wing and he's out of the race.
Oh. Who?
FRO Charlie. I think D-Sync has struck again. I think Desync has struck again.
That looks like Desync.
If I'm being honest, that looks like Desync. As Tristan has also gone round.
Oh,
So Final Flame is currently the man to potentially win the race. He's on new softs, and he gets a penalty. So Final Flame and Jack are now potentially the people to win the race. Troy's already built a 2.3 second gap. Don't know how to Giacomo. So Fraser Fishy gets past Final Flame. Final Flame has a moment there, but FRL Charlie's out of the race. Wow. Okay.
I think that's definitely Desync.
That's probably Desync. As Jack is looking to get past Fraser Fishy. Does get past Fraser Fishy. Sorry, I'm getting PS messages from a group chat that I'm in. Anyway, Fraser Fishy and Jack, they do collide, and that allows the three at the front to streak away. 2.3 from P3 to P4. Oh my word! They're four abreast. Jack is out of the session. It's absolute carnage. Oh my god.
What is happening?
Oh my god, full course safety car. There is no way it isn't, but that allows now people to pit. My god, I think about 6 cars were involved.
Happening?
I think about 6 cars were involved. That's actually...
Oh, holy Jesus Christ!
That's humanic. That's actually humanic. Fraser Fishy, Final Flame were all involved. Tristan was also involved. I think he's got rear wing damage and a front end plate. Jack's out of the race. What in the hell? Formula V's been come back to reality with driving standards. Wow. Damn.
Oijun says restart. Fraser is a danger to society. Desync.
Yeah, Desync. Troy's still staying out? Huh?
Strange.
What?
I mean, sticking to the straps is probably the best way to go about it.
I'd be pitting. No? Huh? Okay. I mean, they won track position. Mate, I'm not gonna lie, I actually wouldn't give Fraser Fishy any penalties. That sounds so bad, but genuinely, it's Desync, and Desync is just a pain in the bum because Josh Tomo's left the lobby. Give Josh Tomo penalties. Give Josh Tomo penalties. He messed up invites at the start of the race. He left the race, and now Desync's come along. See what I mean?
I don't need to, like, Josh Tomo. You're a great guy. You're my Channel 5 webman.
Josh Tomo, you are a great guy, but you messed up the lobby. End of, period. I've used American terms. Period. What am I looking at? Penalties, please. Oh, sorry. Yes, average FV, average FV. Rom, considering the fact you aren't an FV, you're not even average. Thanks. Oliver, 15 seconds of penalties. Verify with 3 seconds. Evan with 3 seconds. Final Flame with 3 seconds. Tristan with 11 seconds. Oliver with 3 seconds. And Checker with 6 seconds. Hang on. Schuster stopped 6 times. What? Okay. What? 26. Can we get to 30 viewers? I know you didn't take it. I know you didn't. We've got 26 viewers. Well, I know it's a joke. Don't worry. I just like roasting people. Can we get 30 viewers in the chat? Please share this around, people. I want 30 viewers. I want 30 viewers, please. Let's get it to 30 viewers.
Tomo has just said how many laps are left.
Oh, Josh, you should not be piping up right now.
How many laps
Josh,
left?
do not pipe up. We're not restarting. We are not restarting. No way in hell are we restarting. Because if we restart, I am quitting the stream. I am pressing leave. And I'm not coming back. Because we are not restarting. Okay? No. Views went down L. Oh, that's poor. Tristan's retired in the pit lane. Okay. L? It's a reason. No, it's not. No, it's not.
No, there's been no official things said.
Okay. Rom said it was a restart, and I realised Rom's not in the server. Oh my god. I'm not even joking. My heart just probably accelerated to 220 beats per minute. I'm not even joking. I should have a heart monitor on me.
Oh no, Josh Thomas just said 25% of the.
Yeah, no restart confirmed.
There's 7.
No! No! Restarts! Bugger off!
Make sure you put a comma there. Put a comma between no and restart.
No!
Make sure it's no comma. Make sure there's no comma. No restart,
Shush!
not no comma restart.
Oh! I don't want a restart! No! I don't want a restart. Oh my god, watch the stream. I don't want a restart. Please. Let's not. No, I don't care. Oh, safety car's even coming to snap you. Oh, Formula V stresses me out. We're not having a restart, okay? End of. Okay, Formula V admins are making the decision for you.
Mate, we had too much good. We had a really nice sprint race.
No, do you know what? We're not having no restart. No restart. No restart.
Mate, you've been brought back into the groundings of
Yes. Sorry.
A buggy F122.
Do you know what? Let's stop moaning about Formula V, and the safety car has now came in, and we have restarted the race. Hello. Let's go back to the matter at hand. Yeah, as we go now into turn 1, Giacomo looking for the movement on Troy as the monster getting past Schuster, going side by side here are the two drivers. Ooh, getting very, very close there. 23 viewers in the chat. Welcome everyone in your masses. Pink Eye is breaking very late compared to Giacomo. Obviously Oliver is going to have a great grip there. Obviously we hyped him up in Division 2 last season, got a Division 1 seat in Aston Martin. Can he go for the move? No, but Verify can. Maybe he's going to go for it. Maybe down the inside. No, he can't. Got to sit back though for the moment. As Oliver, he has a moment, but he gave. Whoa! Oliver's desynced. Oliver's desynced. Jesus, Oliver is desynced. Whoa. Okay. As Pink Eye goes for the move on Giacomo down the inside. Oh, he gets past just barely. Giacomo's going to keep it there though. Very, very close still. I can't even see the view. There you go. They're going side by side. Contact almost imminent. Oh, that's so close. But Pink Eye's through. Troy, 2.7 gap. With the soft runners behind them. Pink Eye has moved more than once, sorry, on that straight for a defensive move. Jesus, that's a lot of moving. Sorry, again, not meant to say Jesus. But Pink Eye is moving like a man possessed. Ooh, that's close. It's Giacomo and Pink Eye. I'm really expecting contact to happen, I'll be honest, but there's somehow no contact, and like 10 cars are going abreast. This is a Oliveira has a massive moment. I'm going to go on board with Verify. I'm not even joking you. This is the biggest. Oh, there you go. There's contact. Giacomo and Evan have had contact, and Giacomo. Oh, that's unfortunate, as Troy has somehow built a 3.5 second gap. I don't know how. As Oliver spins! Oh, my word. And the Verify is up to P3, but it might be the monster because of the penalty. Haas are somehow going to get a 1-2 potentially on 20 lap old tyres? Huh? Question mark. Was the strategy a good call? Clearly it was. I'm honest, I'm bewildered, because whoever called the strategy, you should get a Nobel Prize for strategy calling. You should actually just become a Ferrari strategist, because my goodness, you have produced the strategy of the season. But to maybe get a Haas 1-2. I'm not even joking. But yeah, again, the Sauce will have a lot more grip at the end of the race. So whoever's just called that strategy, fair play to you, because you've done so well. Yeah, there's still...
Hold on, mate.
No, do not tell me to restart. I swear to God.
I'm not saying anything just yet, but Ted,
Huh?
Ted has said...
Is it an official restart?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking. No one.
Wait, whoa!
Is Ted Kravitz an admin?
No, wait.
Okay, I'm waiting.
No, I'm sorry. I'm going against the decision. I'm actually going against the decision. We're not restarting for a 5-lap race. This is so corrupt. Don't even. We're not. No. No chance. In hell are we restarting for a 5-lap race. No, we're not. I'm not.